Utie oha echi ponkno. Needs FM.
Ya muni ebizia.
Na bibi abako de.
Oga chen crowd do.
Ema.
Ebe.
This is la campaign no grounds what then.
Boko deko.
Boko de then.
Eko.
Hey. I love it. How time see de.
Mo say there. O ya fe wa here crowd slow dey gwar. Ewa.
Nyo nonsense no kwa.
Ye guda ye juma.
No kwa.
There's no complacency at all.
Okay.
And some katano ewa. Akufisam ja former president no catch na e kwakoto aba ono se no koros akufio na ni afrafra mebutuma ye na eta menkutuma ye ni na mix na nzi wogudara worry. It is important that we consistently stay on the ground na ye be check zamum ma inianom Ghana fo titire wona sabi wa sabi introducer wo ye vulnerable kakra no ewa ma wo beti dia na wa gedi no itumi ya chiro mumu nya won ntase pepepe ekona dia excellence na da dankwa kufuado na man pupa enhihye pa oda to akunum ye nanti kondo ye kokina of course bibi anya smooth ye developing country there were problems be but aban obono mbalo no ye enhihye pa na ye the big picture there be me ekoi so you stay course you get distracted in abotaria ma ban mbre ma otumo sesi all the issues are about to the initiatives are na so akunuma opedodugo a Ghana oba for the tampo in front of yama do kwano bodi mutuma Ghana obokonim we are focused we're doing the work that we have to do and we need some papa kon biado yakopon oboto zupa the gwejuma yeduma 7th December 2020 yaboto abamu wi a electoral commission for obe declare results no and I excellence na da kwa akufado the way binkunyim ma waso di duma pado
Yada say yenhwe Agyapa deal ho nsem besori ye ho ni ade especially with the majority side no moko radio Sunny TV so na mo ye argument about sa Agyapa deal asamba kwa ya tie cross mu pa ye say Agyapa deal no eye papa na mom no education no e na ankoyie enu nti no enkrofo afa na bone e say president I instruct say finance minister and sign fa deal no enko back to parliament e dia poten na e wosa deal no mu a anko yenti a yabo no return journey
oman pina owo jezi wo due process mu owo jezi wo rule of law mu owo jezi in the fight against corruption oye nazi na say anchen wenyu na waso afantu from na fini na anhwini ya decision bia institutions of state they take bia no ebinim wo be propaganda it say in summer yenanum NDC for picture work between and the time a special prosecutor and report your bear it's as if to say that one bobby sombo that wakobo no but report na akana
I can.
Look, I respect the work that special prosecutor why in Sambio okay now where you see meaning yajin Osande say a report numa special prosecutor na kasa ojitum there one conduct investigation or corruption risk analysis or then transaction na jumeza abari kwekedi ena special prosecutor mbra his excellency na dura kwa kufa do dey nim na ye pass office of the special prosecutors act na ya ye no regulations no see ye mpede katashi se na proye okodo obo ha ana ye beja kwani bi mpo obi bia ye homa obi botum why exploit other bokro inti dam Egyapa royalties transaction ya ban rekakeye oba parliament I mean, more finance committee do my documents in the bay. Yeah, an assessment, yeah, recommendation. In fact, that would debate report no, but can ma a debate report no. Yeah, we know there was a lot of brouhaha. Civil society organizations raised some questions. Some, as far as I'm concerned, were legitimate. Particularly, my upfront valuation of finance ministry, woman in church, yes, documents no, yes, 1 billion, na yes, yen transaction value. But yebo we book building now, yebo do market no. The market would determine the price based on the book building. In say now so value and so let's wait for that process. Of course, obedi mo why na finance minister why na ya. Yen yanom NDC fo titi oh waka busuma na me akoto aba e kwa ka for 500 million and habe yem puntu juma magana fo wato aba mo yet say that was their position then. And a special prosecutor or taking interest there. Okay, Mambra, His Excellency Nana Kufuado, Washington Mamadri to me. Omo kwan ma America transaction me assessment now me determine the potential for corruption. Or yeah, corruption risk assessment. On Chapo Obi Akobokrono. It's why an assessment no way make a determination there. Procurement processor aban offer do of the year contracting transaction advisors. There is a low risk for corruption. In fee, based on that, no, His Excellency the President, one direct finance ministry there. Say special prosecutor will make a determination be there. Transaction structure no. Obi botu wa exploiting na other bogana krona. No ko na wonsiesie ye. One time lose ends ni na so that akwadi bia da ho ma obi wan fan exploit wan bogana krona. Really. What's it? Now, but the papa don't take them decision here. What do you say? Hello?
So you tell honorable.
Messi, onya but the papa.
Mhm.
I don't take them decision here.
What's your report na efa baby a Office of the Special Prosecutor I indicating it clearly say why indict omo tena se draft sa transactions said they breached procurement and I said there were some procurement breaches. And mebao and the attorney said there wasn't transparency in the appointment of the transaction advisors.
Unfortunately, finance minister ne response now.
Bebacho there be an there mean kan
Oh, confidential memo finance minister or try come president and the statement that you know he no issue the president's one year documents no public no portrait.
Bebacho nyome
okay, but say every document now and the confidential memo is out in the public domain. Now, if follow the explanations are finance minister or issue here. Clearly, special prosecutor no report no. And that's why I said there, with some of the conclusions or drawing. Say a corruption risk assessment. You can only be suspicious. There, some of the transaction processes no, raises suspicion of a potential for corruption. But he goes ahead to make definitive pronouncement there. There were illegalities, which can only be determined after an investigation has been conducted. And I'm also 1 year investigation. Osande, special prosecutor say because Imara Limited, or South African company, on your Ghana record transactional, or engagement, or constitute international commercial transaction. Order the parliament for approval. But let's go back and look at the practice. Osande, Supreme Court there. Yes, Sagana aban an international commercial transaction of some significance or Parliament for approval. However, procurement of experts, services, lawyers, transaction advisors, they be a Euro bond, be a transaction advisors. We include international transaction advisors. Transaction advisors no what ban ma or put together. What your due diligence ma ban. What for lawyers, tax experts, accountants, na what ma ban. Those consultants no at all times in the past on Parliament for approval. But so we want documents na a transaction now. Those are the documents that go to Parliament for approval. For instance, Ghana, yenye Ivory Coast who yenye dispute over yen oil block boundary. Yenye lawyers were London. Anna, hello.
Mitopa.
Yenye lawyers were London, British law firm. And our Attorney General's Department ma would be Asamnama Ghana. Is it an international business transaction that required parliamentary approval? It was not. Even though the law firm was a British law firm, it did not require parliamentary approval. Yani robot for foreign consultants all the time. But in the structuring of the transaction. It doesn't go to parliament for parliamentary approval. But the substantive transaction documents goes to parliament for parliamentary approval. And that's exactly what this situation presented itself.
Okay.
For the special prosecutor to conclude that because one parliament for approval, obviously, there is some air on that part.
Honorable, my fan is say, say only special prosecutor no enya dwene ewo concerns be already here about procurement breaches near there. But your share statement President Nam Eugene Hinso at the buyer noa. We share a second page in the first paragraph. Was see in line with the observations of the special prosecutor, President Akufo-Addo has directed that the procurement of the services of the transaction advisors should also be reviewed by the Ministry of Finance. Is it not in line with what the special prosecutor is saying?
That review or then review.
Say be a touch mark a cranty young question.
Oh, let's review. The outcome is a change. Anna.
What's the unknown the outcome is what?
The outcome is a change. Because if you review the policy, you either maintain it or you change it or you scrap it.
Okay.
Anna. So review the process and let's make a determination whether indeed there was some wrongdoing. Into the review now, in fact, wrongdoing behind Dima. Then what happens? And I'm saying that President the directive is in order. Or Sunday, all the outcomes, including maintaining it when it is established that there was no wrongdoing, exist. And also the possibility there, Ebiana, a crime Airbnb touchable, into one system also exists. Another, it is also possible there, a panel of omunyo cry into one chum, no so exists. And so there's no inconsistency. But more instances in the past, Ghana ye procure foreign transaction advisors. Our ban or wait to be and what transaction be home. I want Parliament for approval.
Utie oha echi ponkno. Needs FM.